Adele's new album, 25, breaking record sales. Adele's 25 debuted on November 20th. Her previous album, 21, became the highest-selling album of both 2011 and 2012. The band, NSYNC, previously held the record for most albums sold in a week. Adele's new album 25 isn't just big, it's record-setting big. 25 has broken the record for number of albums sold in 1 week since Nielsen began tracking such data in 1991. At press time, Adele's album has sold 2,433,000 albums. These numbers are from the album's first 4 days, not even the whole week. The record for most albums sold in a week was previously held by the band, NSYNC, which sold 2,416,000 albums in a week with their work No Strings Attached in 2000. Adele's sales are reportedly fairly evenly split between CD sales and digital album sales. Adele and her team opted not to make 25 available on streaming services as of yet, which certainly could have contributed to these numbers. It seems fairly likely listeners would have opted to stream an album on Spotify or another service if that had been possible, but since it wasn't, buying the album was the only legal option. For the all-time rankings of most albums ever sold in a week, early 2000 acts are clustered near the top of the list. Before Adele changed the rankings, NSYNC also came in at number 2 with the amount of albums sold in a week for their album Celebrity, which came out in 2001. Eminem's 2000 album The Marshall Mathers EP is third, followed by the Backstreet Boys' 2000 album Black and Blue and Britney Spears' 2000 work Oops, I Did It Again. An album from past these years doesn't appear until Taylor Swift's 2012 work Red. Why would this be? One obvious factor is Napster. The music-sharing service launched in June 1999. The service was no doubt still gaining popularity as all these albums from 2000 debuted. People were still going out and buying a CD as their default method of consuming music. In addition, because of factors like a lack of music-sharing services and streaming music, consumers were simply buying more albums. Taylor Swift's 1989 was the biggest album of 2014, selling 3.66 million copies that year. The Frozen soundtrack was close behind 1989, selling 3.53 million. By contrast, in 2000, that same NSYNC album, No Strings Attached, sold 9.9 million copies and Eminem's Slim was behind that with 7.92 million.